Welcome to the great podcast. Kate, she's here. We have our guest, Naledi here. Kate.
Guys, I told you we're doing this all day, every day, and today now we are born. Dreamelihle on Instagram. You're a versatile singer. I'm saying a hip hop artist, an R&B. When I say versatile, every genre you can think about. Born, we are born because we Please, my lady, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I go by the name of Dreamelihle. My real names are Naledi Ntonti. I'm doing music basically. I haven't chosen a specific genre as yet, so I've been doing features on amapiano, R&B a bit.
Okay.
I'm currently working on Afropop. Afrotech as well. Yeah.
You don't really seem excited when you talk about it. Like, hi everyone. No, just the you're so pretty to be like, hi everyone. Give it to us. I'm
a bit shy as a person.
But they need your energy. You must give us.
Oh my God.
They need your energy.
You can't come to the great podcast and then you don't show us the greatness that is in you, huh? What's going on?
So why? Maybe someone will say why the great say Naledi and she say Dreamelihle. So, can you just explain to us why you use Dreamelihle?
Okay, Naledi is my first name on the ID, followed by a second name that most people don't like the second names. Obviously, I'm not gonna share it. And then there's a third name which is Dreamelihle. It was Pupelihle. So I'm like, when I was growing up, the name I didn't really know about it until probably about when I was around 3 years, maybe. And then they told me, my grandmother gave me this name, and well, most people didn't know about it, and they were kind of like tease me and be like poo, and I didn't like it at that time until I got to a point where I'm like, let me just embrace it and use it because it's a beautiful name and it's rare. It's not.
Oh, Gogo gave you a beautiful name. Ipupo Elise.
Yeah.
One day Pupa is dreaming, ne?
Yeah.
So one day you'll dream a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Then you take yourself.
And it goes all with Naledi, the star Pupo Elise.
So you decided to go with the third name that your grandmother gave you that you use for you as an artist.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. That's your stage name in the music industry.
Yes, and everyone on social media. I just use Dreamelihle.
Please tell us about yourself, Unaledi, because we understand Naledi is an artist, right? Unaledi has 3 names basically, we should share 2 of them. But tell us who you are, like somebody that doesn't know you out there and really want to know you. What can you say to them? I'm this kind of person and I'm all about what?
Okay, let me start with what I'm all about. I like music so much. I love music because I can't go a day without, even if I'm not at the studio, but whatever I'm doing, there's gonna be music. At points, I wanted to stop doing music, but it's just so difficult. It keeps coming back. You find yourself going to the studio, or you find yourself somebody calling you, being, can I add you on a feature or something? But basically, I just like being in my own space. I'm kind of like an introvert. I don't know if I should say introverted, extrovert, if there's something like that, because most time I'm in my space and all of that. But once you give me the cameras and do the music then I'm okay.
The mic is self-communication to who you are personally.
Yeah,
so
basically.
Communicate to us through music.
Basically, because most times I just fail to express myself through words, so I would rather do that.
I'll assume this journey started somewhere because a lot of people that can express themselves through talking or if they express themselves through music, normally they're writers. How did your journey start as a musician, and when did you decide to, you know what, I'm gonna do this as Dreamelihle, an artist?
Okay, singing, I started. Okay, well, I don't even know when I started. I can't really be spot on with the
crash.
Yeah, even at crash, I remember there was a teacher, because Milanya Papa, it's just that with experience, I got to be calmed down and I just got to be humble. So at crash, there was this funny song. Basically, they were encouraging us to drink water daily. So it was a water, and I was leading the song. And okay, even when I remember there was a wedding at home.
You'd sing.
in the bus when they were transporting people. So I was busy singing there. And my mother would tell me that at some point when we were traveling, because I'm from Ladysmith, basically I spent most of the time in Ladysmith. When we're moving from Ladysmith to Durban using a train, Ishosholos, I don't know if some of you know it. Yeah, so I would sing, and she would tell me that some people used to give me money, and then she would take it. I don't know where the money ended up. But yeah, so I wouldn't really be spot on when I started singing.
So it's been.
But I wrote my first song somewhere in primary. It was a gospel song, funny enough.
Well, which song is that one?
I never recorded it. It was just.
But you can just sing and for us. You find maybe someone is watching is going to be very interested.
Just give
kind of like a. Not such a good song. Okay.
Just 2 lines.
It was Giyaguthanda, yebo ngiyaguthanda, zonke izinto zenziwa ngamandla akho. So I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
You have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank
I feel like you're
you.
nervous, man.
You must relax here. Why just chilling?
Just right now I'm a bit better. When I entered, I'm like, I'm gonna fall. Why did I wear heels?
Just chill. Yeah, we just relax. So yes, you said you are from Ladysmith.
Yes.
Okay, and you are because you say when you're still at that side of Ladysmith, or you are based somewhere around Gauteng now, or.
Okay. Well, my life is kind of like all over.
Okay.
Because in Ladysmith, I have like many homes of which I stayed.
Yeah.
One is it falls under Washbang. I'm gonna shout it out, right? Gasumsu, and then I went and stayed at Rosbom, which is not far from Mnambiti, and then I stayed at Collins. So I did 3 primaries basically during those when I was doing those changes of areas. I was still doing primary. And then after that, during my high school, I came to Tembisa, which is here in Gauteng. So I started my grade 8 until 12.
Then after that varsity. So now you are based in Tembisa.
No, I still go home when it's holidays.
So you Zulu?
Yeah, I'm Zulu.
Oh, Zulu. Oh,
Yeah. I know the name is but Ngumzulu. I'm not mixed. Just Zulu.
You grew up traveling a lot, like not even traveling, but moving around a lot. And you changed primaries 3 times?
I could say 4 because at some point I couldn't find a space, so I had to do a 3rd term elsewhere. Then I could transfer. So yeah.
How was that journey like, man? Were you never really distracted? What was the reason behind? Was it because mom was working, or was dad? What is going on?
Okay, well, my dad's family is here in Tembisa, so I started staying with my brother's family during high school years, and then in primary years, so it's my mother's side, and KZN is my mother's side. So I could just say family things, you just don't really have control over some things. You just told now you're moving. They're not gonna really tell you this is the reason why. So yeah, that's what has been
affected you in any way.
At some point, because I remember, I even wrote a song at some point. I'm like, I don't want to go to a certain place because it's difficult to, when you're comfortable with people around you and you've made enough friends, then all of a sudden now you must change and you must start making friends. Now that you're comfortable, you must change again. It's like, but I just ended up loving it. At this point, I don't even like staying at one place for the longest time because it's just nice. I feel like there's a reason why I went through that, and each time you growing up in one place and you don't get to learn a lot of things. So I got to be exposed with different lifestyle and everything because I stayed in rural areas, townships, urban, so I can adjust to anything.
Interesting.
So at high school, you were, maybe there was some sign here because of you started singing from the young age. So how was your high school when it comes to your music career, or were it's just a learner there? You didn't participate in anything?
Okay, in high school, grade 8, I met a friend. She was also interested in music, but then she was into rap a lot. She liked listening to hip hop.
Okay.
So, but then I couldn't rap. I was not so good with the bars and all. So she would write the raps and I'll do the chorus parts of the songs. But we just never recorded anything. Then I tried to join a choir, but then didn't really work so well because even the people who were like Abebai Pega, that choir, who were controlling it, they were not so serious about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I just stopped. And then in grade, was it 10 or 11? There was a DJ who used to play in local clubs.
Oh, yes, yeah.
He approached me because, before that, he saw me on a award ceremony at school. Then I sang there. Then he saw me from that and approached me after. He was like, can I feature in a song, this, that. It was let's say commercial house.
Yeah.
Then I wrote something of which I never released. I wish to still release because I feel like the lyrics were so nice.
You can give us a just of the song. Maybe someone will want to do a picture or they want to do a remix with you. You understand? Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
You are a singer, so we'll ask you more of you singing for us.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna start. Bengaga, I got on your neighbor. Groggy Versace. Okay, wait, let me try to remember the lyrics.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Groggy Versace, Beggy Washi, Tolly Rolex, Langs Tolly Bonus, Tell Begga Wanning at it. No wasting time when no bozotini. I said I don't mind being a side chick, cause this side is in a relationship. Was like, what's in love? What's a relationship? I see the life, go spend the money.
Ooh, okay. I see the money and go spend the money.
There's money.
Hey.
There's money. I think maybe it's because of you always close yourself. You're not a person who's out there. I think maybe we're gonna meet a lot of people. I know Beauty has a lot of producers. There's a lot of talent. Some people who can want to feature you, but I believe after this interview, the doors are going to open for you.
Because when you start with your first verse, in my mind I'm like, Tabi, Utapsile, the Ubu Yamini girl.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm like, oof, the vocals, man, very beautiful. I don't wanna lie, hey. Okay.
So then you say you were in grade 10 when you write that song, right?
Yeah, I was wrong.
So she has with the genie.
Yeah, it's funny. She's saying she was at grade 10 when she wrote the song, and the song that when she wrote it then, it's similar to the lifestyle I had today.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm asking myself, what really inspired or motivated the writing?
The name again from the grandmother is what is coming. Say there are people who write things. Now it's not relevant. Like what we discussed last time.
Yeah.
That there are songs that now they are trending. But those songs they were released 5 years back. But they are relevant now.
Now, today.
Yeah.
So you thinking it's because of related to the name?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear it from there.
I could kind of say that as well, just that I don't really know. Because most times, I would write. Most people would argue with me at the studio when I sing. They're like, yeah, you saw this guy Vele. I'm like, there's no new guy. There's nothing. I just write with my own head. Because currently I'm even working on wedding songs. I'm not married.
Ooh.
I wrote a divorce song. I'm not going through a divorce.
Yeah.
So sometimes with some of the songs, I could say some things I wrote before and then they actually happened. And yeah. I could say that sometimes I write based on people's experiences because most times I watch most podcasts and documentaries. I listen to people's stories and I narrate them basically.
You get like your lyrics based on what's going on around the world.
Yeah,
basically
basically
based on your
personal,
But you actually write about your personal life because artists, they communicate how they feel through their sound as well.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna really explain that. I don't know, man. I don't know how lyrics come about. Honestly, I don't know how.
Maybe you are given the talent of you send a message. You write for other people. just to help.
Yeah, because sometimes, okay, even though I'll be narrating someone's story, maybe there's only gonna be one line that I relate to truly. The rest, it's just I'll create a scenario in my head and try to put myself in that situation, and the story goes on.
So, don't you have a book somewhere that is sitting in your room that started grade from grade 10 of writing all of these songs until today?
I wish I had.
Track of your own music?
I wish I had.
So if you forgot lyrics, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right now, when I write something, I make sure I memorize it because I've been losing phones. I lost books. In grade 10, the book that I said me and my friend we're doing hip hop, somebody decided to just steal it. I don't know what happened to it because people were
so
just...
So haven't released my hits on your books?
but that was...
Yeah.
But otherwise, I've been losing phones, so it's just a matter of memorizing the lyrics. That's all I can do.
But you know, maybe somebody took that book and used it for lyrics. He's like, nah. You know, some of the golden like songs is people created from the smallest things.
Yeah.
Just a term while we're chilling, he says something, and then you get home, you're like, and the great said this while we're joking, and you write like a whole drop, a whole song. Like, I feel like you should come up with a way to keep in track of your work. Because I'm sitting with a superstar, right? And superstar make sure they build a legacy. They work on what they're doing and they keep track of what they're working on. Because what if somebody wants a remix now? By just hearing those few 5 lines and then let's say Jay-Z, you don't remember almost the whole song now. You know? Exactly. you never really know.
Yeah, true.
So I want to check how many songs that are out there on the music platform. Maybe someone say, okay, I want to go and search your music. How many do you have on the platform now?
Okay, I've only done one song by myself, which I don't like it at all. And it's the first song that pops up for most people. And then I was busy doing features because based on finances, I can't afford to be paying a studio session, mastering, mixing, and then paying for digital things and so I just choose to do features because everything is going to be paid by the other person. Then it's just a matter of my name being there, and then I just promote that song. Yeah.
Do you get paid for your features, man?
No.
You are pushing the brand.
Yeah, for now. Well, but I've got paid by someone twice. Just that the songs are not there. That's a disadvantage.
But now I think.
But with local people, Shen,
I think at this moment, it's just because of you were underground. Studios is not a problem at VUT. There's a lot of artists. Like I'm telling you, after this episode, after watching this, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to assist you. There are a lot of people who are going to ask you.
Around the world, people that work on music each and every day. Do you know Zoe?
I saw on Petty's stage.
Exactly. He works with most of the students in VUT that help him with her producing and so Mama Tepega, on his YouTube, the people that he gave shout out to or reference to the work, it's all VUT students. So it's a matter of what he's saying. Just bring yourself out there, man. Let us know you. We want to know you. We want to hear your beautiful voice. We want to know about your music. And I know, beyond music, you're also doing something else. Because I think part of what you did got featured on MTV.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Can you please tell us your side hustle as well?
Well, somebody just approached me because I was recording at their studio. Obviously, I'm recording for free, so I had to kind of like return some sort of a favor. I didn't get paid for that as well. So they currently promoting their own artist, not signed under them. So they are promoting their artist and they were shooting a music video. Then they called me. I was like, okay.
It had. Excuse me. So you're actually not signed in any under record?
No, I'm still alone. No manager, nothing, and it's hectic.
It's hectic.
No,
you must handle everything. You must text everything by yourself. Handle rejection by yourself. Clothing yourself. Everything is on you.
You will be fine.
You look so pretty, hey?
Thank you.
Now I'm asking myself, music right now, it's not really paying me. The gigs that you're getting on the side for the videos that you do, you said it's Vax what?
Being a vixen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It doesn't really pay you as yet. What do you do that actually puts food on the table?
Okay, as I said, I've only been paid twice on some feature by someone in Miami, surprisingly. I was doing an Afrotech song, so yeah, I've been exchanging that, and then he paid me, luckily, and obviously money is in dollars that side, so it's kind of like a reasonable amount. So that's what I can say I've gotten, and obviously as a student, there's a bursary.
Also, because you're surviving through the bursary, and then those simple hustles
Yeah,
that show up.
from people who really want to pay, because mostly would be like, I'm a student, I can't afford, please be reasonable, we're all starting off, so you can't be charging us. And I have to be reasonable because I also expect certain favors sometimes.
Because really it's not predictable.
Yeah.
So, if I were to ask you, who do you wish to work with? In obvious, I can't say in the fall because of you don't know a lot of people, but I know that there are a lot of people I'm gonna refer to you that you can approach them and work with. But I'm talking about national. Who do you wish to work with? Maybe we'll make it possible. We're not sure, but maybe.
Hey, then maybe don't doubt it, eh? Hey, then maybe might be a make sure. Trust me.
Okay. Well, since I don't have a specific genre as yet. So I'm just gonna be mentioning people randomly.
Yeah, any name. If there are people that you love their music is
Prince KB.
Okay.
Okay, Murumba Peach. I don't know if I'm being too ambitious right now. Murumba Peach.
Those are homeboys.
Who else? Okay, since I'm starting off with Afropop, I've gotten certain people who are working with other people. So maybe Black Diamond sometime.
Okay.
This kind of vibe, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the sound I'm currently doing.
Okay.
And some of the producers have produced to Lizwi, Ukala, and and Malum Vector.
Yeah.
So people within that space, I feel like I would work well with. And within the Afrotech, I don't know a lot of people that much. Cairo, Vanko, even though at some point we tried, didn't work.
What is the name?
Vanko. He does Afrotech.
I don't know him.
Yeah, someone once tried to sing a song and it didn't work out.
Okay.
Yeah, basically those people.
Those few people.
Okay.
Go on my piano. Nothing. Let's say feature Yana on my piano, because my piano is the hit thing, low key nowadays. High key.
No piano.
And hip hop, you don't want to do a try again. As the person is gonna be doing what did they call it?
The bars and the one as
well.
The chorus.
The chorus. I can still do that. Hence I said I haven't chosen a specific genre. I don't want to cage myself as yet because I'm still trying to find myself, and you can never know what's gonna work. You can just say, I'm gonna focus on this. Tolubuti, that's not what is gonna work for you.
Yeah, and thinking, you say you're gonna focus on all those genres that you mentioned, and actually gospel works as the first song that you wrote.
Yes.
You would never know. Trust me, it's unpredictable. Don't say one of the
Don't
greatest.
say that.
I'm telling you, don't say one of the greatest. Dr. Do me, or you understand? It's actually watching, listening to your vocals, and your celebration. Be like, nah, we can take her.
Yeah.
It might be gospel.
Did you ever try go for idols?
Oh, yes.
How was the experience?
I tried auditions twice in 2019. So, once you get there, you get to realize that it's not just a audition from Klamachacha 3.
Yeah.
So you must go through a process. So first, it's a first step. You must audition to, I think it's vocal coach.
Yeah.
So yeah, we stood in line there in Pretoria. I went to Pretoria auditions. I went in, I sang, they stop. Then you go out, they don't say you did this wrong or you did this right.
Yeah.
You just leave. Then after that, they call you in a group of 10. They give you a result. Number who. You are in, number who, you're out. So it just ended there. And then I left, I think they were in February in Pretoria. Then I went to Durban for the other audition on the very same year. I tried again, but I feel like I made a mistake on that audition personally, and
Maybe
it still didn't work. So I never reached other stages. I don't know what I did, but
So in Idols, it's actually before the audition week that they do. you guys do pre-auditioning behind the scene.
Yeah.
Right? So go to this what thing, Mike? It was something that figure, and then it's on purpose for PR.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they take people randomly. They know they don't know how to sing, and then put them.
I think
top
it
10.
is. It's just for viewership.
And stuff. Oh, okay. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So I want to check what project are you busy with, and or maybe there's something that is coming. Someone want to support your music, or what is your challenges in the music? Maybe you can say it here. Maybe someone is gonna assist you. You never know.
Okay, challenges currently it's the studio. It's the studio, because when you approach people, they'll be like, I charge for studio session, I charge for mastering, I charge for mixing. So studio time, yeah, it's bad, because sometimes you approach people are used to record it. Now they kind of like unavailable sometimes, and it's just blocking the progress.
Oh, okay.
And what else? I don't have a manager. Oh God, I can't do everything by myself. Like I honestly can't. I try, but no. Maybe just that. Oh, and maybe some sort of financing in a way.
Yeah.
And what I'm currently working on, I was thinking of doing an EP, but I'll see, because finances again. I've got certain beats. Kind of struggling to record because studio time and but yeah, I'm just currently working on Afro pop music and maybe 2 tracks that up here.
Don't worry, as Peter Great said, you after this podcast, even him, yes, contact. He must not feel with us.
That's what I'm saying. You must say the people are gonna assist.
Yeah.
And I wanted to check, because when I said please say things you want, but you didn't mention. Offline, you were telling me about that you wanted to do a clip. You understand? And I thought maybe you're gonna say that you are looking for guys who can shoot you for a clip that you want to drop. Maybe our team you can decide that, or someone there. You understand?
Yes, I'm planning to do a promo video because I can't afford a proper music video. So I was like, let me do a promo video. Probably drop it on my birthday, which is the 19th, because I feel like that's when it's kind of gonna get attention. Yes. So I'm kind of struggling with venue and cameras, and the song needs to be complete, and people are just kind of delaying. Again, I'm not gonna put pressure on them because I'm not paying them. It's just a favor. So hence I'm saying the financial thing and studio and all of that. It's a problem.
You have a very beautiful body. You look like a model. Like honestly, I can see you're an artist. I know it's about your music, but observing what I'm seeing personally next to you, you have a very nice body. Have you ever thought about modeling? You're actually on heels, ma'am. Yeah, even the fit, it says I'm a model.
Okay, I tried in high school. I went to this, I prefer runway because I feel like my smile is not so good. I can't be going on pageants throughout. I prefer runway. So they were like, I'm short for that. So I just kind of stopped. But currently, this year, I wanted to find an agency. But then most agencies are in Joburg. So it's gonna, and you must be doing casting and all of that. So I don't think I'll be able to be doing the up and down. But funny enough, when 2 days ago, I was walking to print out something that I'm gonna use on a promo video. So the person is like, you look like a model. I'm like, I wish I was. He's like, I actually know I'm a brand ambassador of something, and I actually know an agency around Val. I'm like, okay, we exchange numbers there and there, so we're still kind of talking. So he's gonna assist.
But I would really love our audience and our fans if you have information related to such things or references, because you can't be having interviews while you have also ideas or something that you can share in mind. If you know modeling agencies, artists, if you're an artist or a producer, you're actually available to helping out. If you're onto production, videography, it's a favor. You understand? You're also pushing your work as well as an artist in the vault. You could do collabs. put it on the podcast and okay guys, I'm available. Peter Greg will actually, she responds to the comments all the time, you know. He will link you up with everybody. If you have an idea of an agency as an audience, please put a shout out to that agency that you know it's good. If an artist or a producer, whoever that wants to work with her as well, I think that would also work, because I also saw a model beyond an artist, yeah. I don't want to you have a very beautiful body because modeling is not only about runway. There's commercial modeling.
Yeah, I didn't know of that until probably last year or early this year.
Exactly. There's adverts. There's just a lot within this industry when it comes to modeling.
So before we close because of time, I wanted to check how's your Instagram and TikTok. How you are not using those kind of platforms? Because yes, I understand you don't have resources, right? You don't have a studio to record a song and everything. But nowadays, many people, they are making money, or they are big artists through TikTok. You ever think of dropping clips on your TikTok or Instagram? 30 seconds. But what do they call this when you post it? Is a reel or something?
Yeah, or even duets. You've ever seen artists opening verse for you to duet and stuff? It pushes,
Are you doing those kind of things?
Last year I was not on TikTok. I was just on Instagram. So this year I came back. I'm doing those things. Well, it worked in a way because I got to link up with some people. Okay. Instagram, I wanted to start cover song type of session, but things just delay sometimes for no reason. So that's. I tried to find people who are gonna do basically a live band. I think you know Celeste Entertainment in Park Village. He plays the guitar. He's the one who linked me up with the whole team, and things just delayed. And I don't know if the team became disinterested in the whole thing because I kept on delaying things. And I'm just left with beats that are not edited, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. But I wanted to do live things and post on my Instagram. Then on TikTok I can do duets and obviously the funny things that they do just for.
I wanted to check something with you, ne? It can be wrong. It's my observation, ne? Okay. I feel like you have a talent, and that one is not a discussion. You have a talent, right? But I think you lack confidence. You understand? You lack confidence, or sometimes you doubt yourself. Feel like, no, it's not gonna work out. No, if I go and work with these people and things does not go well, I'm wasting their time. You understand? Let me tell you, this thing, it does not need you to not to have confidence. You must have confidence, and you don't know if you can go and ask all artists who have a hit now. Most of the hit song is not the song they were saying they're gonna be a hit. It's the song that they will not. This is just a song. You understand? So don't limit yourself. Have confidence in yourself. If you love music, you must go extra mile. You understand? It's not only about you. In entertainment industry, we reject a lot. Even as you come and a promoter say you want a gig, I don't have a slot. I'll tell you I don't have a slot. You will be rejected and everything, but you must not give up. Sometimes, for example, VUT, there are a lot of things that are happening. You never went to maybe to MP theater, you see maybe they are hosting. You say, can you give me 2 minutes to sing? You understand? Sometimes they will reject you. Sometimes they don't reject you, but you must love what you are doing. You understand? Because VUT, there are a lot of people, you're talking about the band. There are a lot of people who do band at VUT. You can approach even the structure, some structure about SEO, they have a full set band. You can approach the guys, I know you are singing at because at SEO, can we meet? I want to do 1, 2, 3. If they are willing to work with you, they can work with you. Because some people have instrument, you understand? Yeah,
and closing yourself in as an artist in this industry is not really going to work out. Because personally, I also had more answer modeling. When you met somebody recently, I'm like, you're a model, and you said, I wish to sell yourself. You can't say I wish to, or only if I was a model. Yes, I am a model with bold and confidence, because your confidence can take you so far. You know, somebody once said, he's a public speaker. As I practice my public speaking even when I'm in the house. If I'm locked up in an elevator with Bill Gates for 2 minutes, I would know what to say. Do you understand? So even if he could give you the context or give you the references, but if you don't have that confidence or that drive or that push, because it doesn't make you they're going to be good people, or they're going to be working with you nicely, but you know your end goal. Do you understand? Don't just, I'm doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
Consistency, push yourself. You are beautiful. Do you understand? You have a beautiful voice. And definitely there are people that are going to be working with you. But you're the one that you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for your music, for your club. Let us know you. Come out. Let's see us on your social media with consistency. You don't have to go TikTok, but you only post once a week. But you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't. You have a lot of verses. TikTok needs 30 seconds and a minute. For you to sing for 30 seconds, those are 5 lines probably. Or those it's a minute for you to do those 5 lines. Give us two drops every day. Because I'm gonna drop two clips on TikTok every day, consistently. So I think it's worth. Believe you me, it's a very small space and it's a very small crowd. Very soon I'm going, okay, there's this girl that was, and this was easy trend. You must post, when I post a video just singing something like, I just woke up and I felt like singing, just singing for the sake of singing. The sake of singing, hey, you know, it becomes a hit. Because you're going to be working with AMA record labels, but a record label actually exploit artists most of the time. So if you're this soft and you don't want to fight for yourself, I can't mention names. But there is a record label whereby they can actually take advantage of your talent. You end up not making anything out of it as an artist, and end up like other artists that we see. They become famous today, tomorrow, boom, they are crying, you know?
There's this guy on TikTok, I think he's an American. Is American rapper, if I can say so. Dex or something. Yeah, Dex that man is built by TikTok. He used to do the clip. There's a alcohol horror song. Is the one that was more popular. There's a boy from Vendavar, the Great White. He did a duo with him. That guy was traveling the world because of those things. So don't wait for studio and other things. If you have a voice, you feel like Loiso. Check, Loiso did this. You feel like you can do it. Go and do that. People are gonna like. They're going to start to recognize you. You don't know when it's going to be your breakthrough in this thing. So believe in yourself. But after here, we're going to link you. We're going to suggest you to a lot of people. We're going to link you with people who have a studio. Now we want to see the next excuse. You know the problem is studio, sound, everything. We're going to give you names of people who have those things. You will go there, then we will want to hear the other excuse. So yeah.
You're a student, right? Yeah. What are you currently studying?
I'm currently studying electrical engineering, electronics.
Which year are you doing?
Which year?
Oh my god, I was doing computer systems, so I changed because the coding. I just changed to electronics. So I'm currently doing S3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you still push it.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's your S3, your second year at VUT.
Yeah, no, it's my 3rd year. I just changed this year to electronics. So I got credited for other things. And
you've been here for 3 years?
Yeah, since 2021.
So you don't know all the artists who are here around, or because of there was COVID in between?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we came back. After COVID, things started moving.
Now it's 2023, right?
Oh! 2023, things started to be moving.
Yes.
COVID happened 2020.
Yeah. 2020.
Yeah.
2021 things were fine.
Yeah, 2021 things were coming back. But 2022, last year we were fully functioning.
Yes.
And last year was like fully functional university in 2nd year and 3rd year.
Okay.
So, but we'll plug you and John Ash would say this. So invite her in the future and we'll genuinely, we don't need excuses next time. But now we're moving, right?
I think when we open our, because we're going to open our own another slot. We're going to have a slot Friday. We call it slot Friday. Slot Friday, we're going to give all you artists opportunity in the way you can give you 30 minutes to perform your songs. Then we'll upload. So I hope when that time arrives, you'll be having enough songs. You understand? Or you'll be done writing and doing live performance. So other than that, time is no longer in our side. We can discuss this until tomorrow. Yeah. So we just want you to, because I see that person there who's watching is your fan. That person is supporting you. Even that one, and that one, and that one. They love you. They're going to follow you and they're going to support music. So you can just say your last words to your followers, because now your followers at VUT and at Val and everywhere is.
Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. This is Dreamelihle, and I would appreciate if you support me. Yeah, that's all I have for now.
Ladies in the Asian industry, it's not easy for them to actually thrive through entertainment, music. Name the platform, but if it's the industry, it's very never really easy. Why would you say to somebody that out there that is starting the way you are starting right now? What one thing that you would advise them to do different that you did and didn't really work out for you?
Well, I'll just say trust in what you're doing. Again, energies don't lie because sometimes you'd be doing something and umuntu uyakumonela ngapha, it's not gonna work really. So once you feel that kind of energy, just move away from that. You're gonna find something else, and if it's meant for you, it's gonna come.
Yeah, I know we're out of time, but this question has been on my head. You know, when ladies work with producers in the studio and all of that, especially when they're men, they tend to act in specific ways. How do you guys deal with all of that?
Maybe that's why you run away from studio.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Maybe they because you are beautiful and everything.
Exactly.
They want other things that you can't cater. When you are there for music.
Music, yeah.
Yeah, that's an issue. You must just be strict. Again, if you about that, then do your thing. But I'm not about that. I'm gonna put it to the right there and there. And sometimes people have this tendency of coming as if they are doing you a favor.
Yeah.
In the long run, they're expecting something, and then you like, oh, why did you help me if you're not genuine about it?
Yeah.
You're just gonna now tell me, you want me, and then if I say I reject that, and then you start changing, you don't want to help me anymore, of which is okay, someone else is gonna help me, but basically I would like for people, when they want to help me, can they genuinely do it out of genuine, not that they're expecting something from me, because I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man, for
That time is
dealing with us.
red. We cannot carry on.
Thank you for your time.
From Peter the Great, I love you so much. We are going to give you the best of the best content. You are going to know our future stars. Don't worry. These people who are interviewing now, 3 years to come, you will be talking about them. We are allowing those ones to shine for now. It's their time to shine. But us, we can see what is going to happen in the future. So we see the future artists. Kate.
And like as I told you, you can see we're doing this all day, every day, without any rest. As he said, it's all about the vision. It's all about pushing our own people. We can't be preaching the word, but we're not practicing it, right?
Yeah,
so now I feel like it's all about practice. And thanks for tuning in today and joining us. Your co-host, Katloho Mahlasela. Danko.
Jumbo. Sharp.